I'm Elwirfy, and today we're going to be playing some more wonderful Starcraft 2. Woohoo! Yeah! Today we're going to be taking a look at me as the Terran going up against a Terran. That's right, we got a mirror match going on today. So I know what you're thinking, oh god, there's going to be all these siege tanks. But don't worry, it's not going to be a super long game. Nothing crazy drawn out. Let's go ahead and follow the build order, shall we? And you know what? Hold on. And yes, I'm doing this on purpose. So, let's go ahead and get rid of continuous music. Alright. And let's see. Yep. Starcraft / Brood War. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, I fixed the music a little. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and follow from my perspective here. Let's see what's going on. So right now we're just building SCVs. Look at the production here. So as you can see, me and the Terran, we're doing essentially the same kind of styles. Mirror match, again, there's not as much variation, but we'll take a look at the differences between my opponent and myself. As we go ahead and see, we go ahead and go for the gas first this time. See that? Going gas and then barracks. Gotta win for money. And now I have enough money for a barracks. So I can make a barracks. Barracks is a little bit slower. In mirror matches, it's about speed, especially because you essentially have the same units to fight with, but the question is, who will get those units first? Who's gonna come out on top? My barracks is a little bit ahead, right? My SCVs are a little bit ahead. If you look at the production tab, you know, and that's a big deal. My barracks is faster. He had a faster refinery though, so he's gonna have more gas than me, but mineral-wise, I'm ahead, so it's just, and it's so slight though, it's so slight. He's just a second behind me, right? Like I'm making an SCV immediately. He hasn't started another SCV. You know, if you look at the supply, I'm ahead by one supply. You know, these are very minor things that make a huge difference in the game, and that's something that kind of needs to be understood and stated. So I'm off. I'm building, you know, my barracks, you know, making the reactor and stuff, and a command center. His command center started at the same time as me. That's pretty good again. Now he's ahead of me by one supply because I'm making triple, you know, tech. This is the point in the game where I'm not making any units. This is the part where, you know, a Terran who's not doing what I'm doing is going to get a little bit ahead. As you can see, I'm not going to spoil it in case you haven't noticed it yet, but the game's going to get a little interesting in a second. Got SCV scouting in. Checking it out again. I don't scout, not because I don't understand.
You've
the value
built a
of scouting,
fancier command center.
Because my build will not change based on what the enemy is doing, because that's not the kind of thing I'm doing.
Add-on complete.
Freelance. Oh hey, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Then I'll scout, and then I'll be like, hey, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but let's see what the enemy's doing. See if we can kind of counter it.
Was your base burning to the ground? Your SCVs are being harassed. It's ruining workplace morale.
So now the SCV's attacking. I didn't really worry about it. I'm like, whatever. You know, and then he starts attacking the building, but the building's not going to do anything. And now my Marines are out. We go ahead and kill that. Cut the expansion. Getting triple barracks. We'll look at what he sees later. We'll go for his stuff. Don't worry, we always go for his stuff. And I hope you're glad that I turned off continuous music, because music is good, but it's supposed to come in at flavorful times. So I do apologize with that. Anyway, Marines now coming out, gonna do their thing. Kind of spraying them out a little.
The add-on is finished, so you have no excuse not to build
to transfer. We got triple barracks now.
SCV ready.
We have our tech lab building. We're gonna get our barracks and use that reactor and call down a field. So pretty typical stuff. Gonna get ready to start building our factory fairly soon. As soon as we have the resources and getting
that command center upgrade you ordered is here.
That's important because I just started Stim Pack now. And I'm going to go ahead and get my second gas. And we're going to go ahead and lay down another supply depot because we're a little low on supply. Queuing up that double supply, as you know, that's kind of my thing. You always want to build up supply. You'll notice I have all my barracks put into hotkey 1. So we're getting...
Add-on is done. Doesn't that look fancy?
It's a total of 5 Marines being produced at a time. Because you have the, you can only make 1 Marine ready. And the reason why you're making Marines and not Marauders, just so you know, is pretty much just because, the reason why is because you want to save your gas for your tanks and your medevacs. So you see, we have the perfect amount of mineral minerals and stuff, we're just going to be building, you know, a lot of stuff. And I re-rally for a Marine to come back and she's into the top of the ramp.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And then with triple supply depots, now we can go ahead and start our production. We're making a factory right now. As soon as the factory is made, of course, just like last game, we're going to go ahead and make a reactor, and then on top of the reactor, we're going to make a starport. Then that's where you consider, oh, maybe get an engineering bay. Something to think about. So you get the starport being made. I had to move a little bit because it was a little blocked. Maybe the starport will finish first, not the end of the world. Again, just making more SUVs, got Marines.
This better be
being
good.
made. Pretty typical casual stuff.
Who wants some? SCV ready.
And you do have combat shield coming out now. I'm going to make combat shield as well. I don't know if I get an engineering bay in this actually. I might not.
Armed and ready.
Your research is done.
This might have been a free
better be
engineering
good.
bit, you know, build. And I don't always do it just because sometimes I can mess up. Oh, there you go. I was going to say, I thought I got an
Add-on
engineering bay in
complete.
this one, and I do. I'm going to go ahead and build an engineering bay. Now we do the swap, and then that factory is going to become, I'm waiting for minerals, I think. No, I'm not.
You
That's what I
want
was
a
thinking
piece
about.
of me, boy?
I was just thinking about a good positioning for buildings. As you can see, I have a lot of Marines now. A lot more Marines. And I'm queuing up 2 medevacs right away. And we'll actually prepare to queue up 2 more. And as you can see, my factory is set to 2. My starport is at 3. I'm just manually building SUVs. It's a little slow, but whatever.
Add-on is done.
Alright, I think
Doesn't that look
money.
fancy?
Yeah, we're going to start making our +1 attack upgrade. Very important to get. And everything's going pretty smooth. Again, remember, 7:30 is our attack time. That's the time we're looking to attack. Although that's not necessarily the moment when we will attack. I was messing with some supply depot things. Factory needs to bring out a tank, prioritize tank production. Because without the tank, you're not really doing
Go,
much.
go, go!
Research complete.
So we'll go ahead and get ready. Pumping out more Marines. Got double gas going. And at this point I realized, oh, you know, my minerals are a little low. I do believe. So that's why you'll notice I'm not getting more refineries,
Use
right?
some help here.
So getting attacked. Like that. Oh god. Push forward, trying to stem forward. I focus fire on the tank. And then we're going to go after the Marines here. Alright, and we'll take a look at how many troops are in that engagement. We'll go into that engagement a little slower. They do. Tank sieging up and I fall back. I'm out and I stem away. Right, falling back. I got my tank now, we're sieging up my tank. So because of his bad positioning, that's the reason I was able to win that fight. Because it also helps out the medevacs. And that's my scan. I'm scanning to see if he's coming after me. And I do see a little bit of...
Go, go, go!
So it's good to have tank siege. Preemptively. And I'm making out of all my buildings.
Your units are augmented.
This one attack upgrade is now finished.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, so I knew he was getting ready.
SCV ready.
And at this point, the build order is done. This is all freelance now, right? So you got to think about what I'm doing here, right?
Ready for dust.
So minerals are a really important thing to be getting now because gas production is skyrocketing. I noticed that he scans to see if I have a third, which means either I'm doing a good job by not having a third, but it also means I'm going to walk over here
Ready for dust off.
and see if maybe we can do a counterattack.
This better
And we're
be
actually
good.
going to walk, we're going to make an attack. Because I decided, you know what, we should probably try and go get it. Because if he's checking if I have a third, that means he might have a third, in my eyes, right? So I'm thinking, alright, we gotta do this. Now, production-wise, we're still producing units. I want to point that out. We have not stopped producing units this whole
Armed
time.
and ready.
If you stop producing units, that means you're not probably going to win. And again, it's a supply depot thing.
Who wants some?
So we're going to come down here. I don't spot a third here, which does mean that the third was probably somewhere else. And now I'm coming up to where I expect there to be. I see Haha, yes. Go ahead and go after this. We're gonna kill off these SCVs.
Ready for dust off.
Now look at that. Oh. He does siege up tanks. I'm rushing my troops right next to those tanks so we can get kills. I don't have much of an army left. At all. I've just ordered my troops to come reinforced. Tanks are
Upgrade's done.
I'm still trying to see if I can get in. But I can't necessarily. I can't do that. Because that building will burn down. Fly overhead so I can just kind of see what's up. And I'm like, well, this is good. No, it's not going to end well. Killing off medevac. Healing up the Marines. And, yeah. So this is what's left of my army. It's not good.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk around and kill myself. I think I will make it a second attack attempt. I think. But I'm still gonna make this push. Not good. So I'm just gonna fall back. I'm just gonna build up troops. Build them up. Siege up. I'm gonna have the medevacs go home. Lots of medevacs all going up. And that's not good, right? Unfortunately, I have troops. You know, I have troops. It's not over. And I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and expand there anyway. You know, this is gonna be a longer game. At this point I realized, okay, this is gonna be end game kind of stuff. Like, you know, not what we just watched was middle game end, and now we transition. So now that I have my tanks coming out and I have lots of Marines, we're gonna get ready to
Armed and ready.
hold the line, right? And we have lots of medevacs. So I'm even gonna send a, you know, go make a command center all the way over there. Why? Essentially because, in my eyes, I'm thinking, well, he has a third, I've seen it. I'm thinking, let's out-expand him if we can. At least that's my goal. I position my tanks and do a good defensive position. Lots of
Mineral
here.
field depleted.
I'm looking over upgrades, just seeing if there's any more I need to get. Not really. Really, it's just more about the production. I'm not really making medevacs because I have so many.
Out of minerals.
So
Idle
start to push
workers are
out.
so untidy.
You know, looking
Who
around.
wants some?
And I'm thinking, let's go kill that third, you know, that third base, right? But then, here's the cool part. I'm deciding, you know what? We're Terran. We can do this kind of stuff, or we can just kind of get tanks into medevacs, right? So I'm going to fly my army over. Right, this is a naked drop. This is something I do not recommend. I only did this because I knew he would be bolstering up at the front, like really heavily. You know, this was a very specific kind of, you know, actions I was doing. Look, I'm building up tanks in the background, you know, if you look at the production tab. And I could see where his third base was. And as you can see, I'm ordering them very specifically along a path. And I'm going to unload there. I even boost in. Boost. Drop.
This better be good.
And immediately I'm going to siege my tanks.
Wow, you mined all those minerals already. Look at you.
Pretty good. Barracks is going down. Making an attack here. Marines are falling back. I'm falling back to my tanks.
Mineral field
I'm
depleted.
going to load up some Marines. Then I'm going to unload over here. Really just get a lot of good harassment. Again, I'm still making Marines. You know, I haven't stopped making troops. There's more troops here. Now I'm going to start using all this stuff. I have high ground advantage. Now we're pushing forward. You know, he's getting killed off and stuff. His command center was supposed to be on the run. You know, stimming plus medevacs, and then he ends up leaving the game. So that was the game. I hope you guys liked that. I had a lot of fun, actually, with that. So let's go ahead and go back to the beginning. Go to number 2, and let's follow his perspective, okay? Let's follow it. So, knowing how this game's going to end, let's do a lot of twitchy movements. Look at production, right? Look at the supply. It's very important supply. Right now I'm ahead on supply. It just made more supply. So I'm a little bit faster, and that's part of the way that you know if you're going to be doing good on farming cons. Look, he even has custom skins for his SCVs.
SCV ready.
He's going gas in the SCVs.
SCV ready.
I made my barracks first, now he's gonna make his barracks. He's kind of waiting on something, I don't know. You gotta be trying to make stuff instantly fast. That's something very important that you gotta do.
SCV ready.
Especially as Terran when you're the most vulnerable in the early game. I'd argue more than Protoss, because Protoss, in their early game, it's very clear to me that they have good defensive structures that make it so that way you don't. Like a Zergling Rush isn't as effective as against a Protoss as it is a Terran in my eyes, because their SCVs are weaker,
SCV ready.
those are stronger, they do more damage, and a Zealot or a Stalker would do much better. So he's doing fast expand like me, right? We're doing the same build actually, I think. And we'll take a look at it. Like, if you forget it was me for a second, if you think it was me, you know, what's his build? So I have a command center for him. He has a Reaper. I don't know what he was doing with his Reaper. I feel like that Reaper should have been harassing me or something. You make a Reaper. You gotta make it. He's gonna start making a factory now. So he's doing more of a 1-1-1 build. That's why he's gonna be a little bit faster on his tech. Gets the second cast quickly.
SCV ready.
As you'll notice, if you look at my money right now, I'm kind of building up. So he snuck an SCV. He sees that I've got a reactor. And then now we have the factory, orbital command. Yep, everything looks good. Now what I wonder, is he going to swap it? No, he's going directly into the tank producing structure. And he should be making marine.
Our SCVs are under attack.
So he's seen a fair amount of my base, so he should know. Maybe he doesn't attack with his Reaper because
Command
he sees my
center
marines
upgrade
are already
complete.
up. He is a little late with his Reaper. I don't even know where his Reaper is.
Add-on complete.
Because that Reaper should have been doing some scouting.
Who wants some?
At the very least, right? He's got cool looking marines too. Or are they just standard Marines? I don't know.
SCV ready.
Are they standard Marines?
SCV ready.
I'm actually really curious about this. I know it's a little trivial. No, he's got like cool space.
This
Marines.
better be good. SCV ready.
Alright,
You
so
want a
Clumsy
piece of
Fish
me,
here,
boy?
my opponent, gonna be making Marines. He's doing my build. I mean, look,
SCV
he's
ready.
doing it in a different order than me, which is important to note. He's gonna have more tanks, a lot more tanks. Might not have the infantry to back it up. And see, he's even making the supply depot wall. Yep, this must be a very common build, or at the very least a build to work out. Is he gonna make another barracks or a starport? What's he doing?
Gangway. Coming
Starport,
through.
okay. What is he doing?
SCV ready. Let it roll out.
He's swapping it. He wants to get upgrades. Oh, I see. He rushed out an early
Command
tank.
center upgrade complete.
And now we'll build another tank. Okay. So he's got a plan. I like his custom units. I like the way he's... Man, I really like him, actually. They look cool. But I have free Marines.
SCV ready.
Yeah.
Add-on complete.
Plus, I'm not going to pay money for his steel. That's no. So, he's now producing another factory. So he's doing mech, right? Or, sorry, he's making an engineering base. I was looking at the wrong production tab. He's going to rush out his upgrades pretty quick. We do see Marauders coming out here. Again, I think that's a mistake. I don't think Marauders are what you want to be doing.
SCV ready.
They're really expensive, mineral-wise. When you get 2 Marines for a Marauder, actually, if you include the gas, it's like 3 Marines for a Marauder. So really, I don't know. Because I feel like by getting Marauders, you're sacrificing getting more tech units.
Ready for dust off.
But if you're getting Marauders, you're not getting double. You know, look, he doesn't even have a reactor yet. Yeah. Your tech, you get it, but it comes out slower, and it's, I don't know, it doesn't look right in my eyes. Maybe that's just, you know, I'm sorry if that's maybe not, you know, It's not right, but
SCV ready.
it feels off.
Fueled up, ready to go. SCV ready.
So anyway, he's getting his +1 attack upgrade, he's getting stim pack, he's gotten his engineering base. He's really doing a good job. He's doing his best to make sure everything works out. Again, these tanks look scarier, but you know, it's tanks.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Now he's pushing forward. Okay, that's the important part. So I want to see tactically what this is doing to me. Because he isn't doing anything completely out of the ordinary for most Terrans. Get his third barracks. So you notice in my build, I get a barrack. I already have my production units, right? I don't need that. I'm ready units. In fact, if you go to the unit counter right now, pause. I have 39 Marines. He has 12 Marines, 4 Marauders, 2 tanks. And he has more SCVs than me. So he's doing a better job. I'm not going to doubt it. He's playing better. But if we look here at the tactics, you'll see why it doesn't work out. I think he could have beaten me, actually. I feel like. But see, look at how small this attacking force is. I mean, sure, the tanks are nice. They're in a good position.
This better be good.
Load supply depots. Yeah, that's 78 supply. It's really a pain. He's making a little too much supply with his SCV. You know, I would do that. I like to do that bump where you queue up supply depots rather than just have a bunch of supply depots. I feel like that eats away at you. And then he's not attacking, right? So I'm keeping it on the unit tab because I don't care what he's producing right now. Okay, just do more barracks stuff I would do. In fact, I could go to... Oh, okay. Not to make the attack. Alright. So, let's keep track of that unit count. Let's make sure that he'll be ready if he had scans. Attack. He's not gonna attack. If I don't attack, he'll just kill everything. Then again, keep in mind, I'm focusing down the tank. Right? Instead he falls back. Yeah, he doesn't have a choice. Sure, he's sending them stuff, he's keeping at the tank. Siege up.
Ready to roll out.
Mineral
And I see it sieging up, so I'm gonna get out. He does get a single hit on
research
me.
complete.
And maybe he pushes forward. I don't know. So look at the count now. He has more troops than me technically, because Marauders are significantly better than Sync Marines individually. So he could continue his push. He has more medevacs. He has more tanks, but he's not going to. He's gonna go back home and keep producing stuff, which is fine. Now we go back to the production tab. He's making Marines, he's making Marauders, he's making tanks. He is doing everything that kind of makes sense. He's even pushing his troops forward. Again, look at unit count.
Gangway.
He's doing a good job. He's doing better than me.
It's go time.
The problem is his army's kind of split up, so it doesn't really matter if he has more than me. If his army's spread across, the map, not necessarily getting everything done.
SCV ready.
Where's that Reaper though? Have I missed it? Maybe he canceled it. Actually, he might have canceled that Reaper. I feel like that's what he did because I don't.
Mineral field
see it. I
depleted.
haven't seen. Look at the unit tab. There's no Reaper. He's scanning for bases. Makes sense.
You want a piece of me, boy?
He should have scanned me.
It's on.
Because even though I don't have a third, and he's getting his third now, which his third is late. Personally, if you're a Terran and you're getting a third, if that's part of your strategy, is what I'm saying. Maybe the third was not part of his strategy, but if it is part of your strategy, you want to be getting the third around the 5 minute mark, honestly. So that way you have a good center. Because see, look at how the SCVs bunch up now. Now I know this, and that's why when I push, I take
Mineral
an expansion as I
field
push.
depleted.
So that way we can, I don't have to build more SCVs. I'm trying to save them SCV count. Right, so now I have 40 Marines. Right. So, my point is that if you look at the unit count, I'm catching up. So that's not good. He doesn't want me to be catching up. He has the advantage. He's unsieging his tank. I think he's getting ready for an attack. I'm actually very surprised I didn't lose that in the base trade right now. But he sees me attacking. I guess that I was super lucky then with my timing. That they were making an attack and
Our SCVs are under attack.
I'm gonna shoot his SCV.
Mineral field depleted.
I stepped second. Get the bonus damage. Now brings tanks up. His tanks
We can use some help
held
here.
back.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, see, he wasted his money on Marauders. See, I don't know. Now, if I had drop the troops on,
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
so he's probably thinking, oh yeah, we're pushing him out.
And ready.
You know, great. And then he probably sees the next wave view, but he has tanks
Base
now.
is under
Somebody, get me
attack.
out of
It's very
this
hard to
mess.
attack a Terran. Honestly, if it's hard to attack a Terran.
Base is under attack.
I didn't realize there were so many tanks in there. See, that's the problem. Yeah, you're just not getting through there. It's not.
Base is under attack.
Boy.
He cleans that up. Very well done indeed. Looking at unit count now, I have 10 Marines, 2 tanks. He has 1 tank, 4 Marauders, 3 Marines, so his macro is slipping, right?
Add-on.
Armed
So we
and
need to
ready.
point out. Oh, look at that. Queuing up lots of SCVs. I build SCVs one at a time generally, and you'll notice now I have more SCVs than this. And I'm not building more necessarily. I mean, if you look at production, what am I doing? I'm building Marines. I'm building
SCV ready.
tanks. He's making Marauders and tanks. So he might even retake the expansion. There's a lot of minerals there that I would not necessarily want to give up. In which case, maybe you do want to save
SCV
them,
ready.
but just stop bringing off with 2 bases right now. Not the end of the world. You've already been mining from that. And this expansion's doing
go
just fine.
time.
Make that an orbital command, sir. Yeah.
SCV
Good thing to make it an
ready.
orbital command, because if he doesn't, he's missing out on extra minerals from free workers. It's a very important to understand.
Ready to roll out. Who wants some? SCV ready.
Command center.
SCV
upgrade.
All right,
ready.
so essentially what you're seeing here is he's queuing up more troops, building up more stuff. If you look at the unit count, though, I've completely passed him. I still have more SCVs and I haven't had
Mineral
to build
field
more.
depleted.
My income is way too high. Right, my income is slipping because this is about the point where I'm moving out across the map. I'm going to attack him in a moment here. Don't know when he does get some more tanks out. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe he could have defended this a little better.
SCV ready.
He's going to lose that barracks, though. That's not going to be fun. Calling in more mules.
Ready for dust off.
Queuing up Marines, queuing stuff up. A lot of good building of stuff. I have 1 more tank than him.
SCV ready.
40 Marines now. That's a lot of Marines. Like, don't take that lightly. Going up on the 13-minute mark.
Base is under attack.
He's probably looking at-
Gateway.
Ready to roll out. Ready
I
for
didn't
dust
notice
off.
but as soon as I was going to fall back. You should hear me. Keep loading up troops now. Loading up his Marauders.
Base is under attack.
He's getting the high ground. And it doesn't do that because some of the top units are already extra right now. Attacks will be really and because of that, that is the reason why we won this battle. It's going to be fairly close, but I would say, of course, as always, good game. It was really well done, and if you look at the everyone cam here, if this didn't work, we have more troops at the backside. That's why you're always building troops. This is the part where I'm getting double expand, but I don't really take advantage of it because I'm busy microing and focusing on these units here. Maybe if I'd move these tanks forward a bit, maybe sieging there and there, maybe even there, just to get some extra surround. But we do a good job, and this is how it winds up happening. Anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed that one. I had a lot of fun casting this game. This game was a lot of fun to play. I was losing. I was sending wave after wave of troops. It just wasn't working. If I had dropped him sooner, maybe it would have worked. But then again, he would have had better positioning. So that because he was still in his base. Because if you hammer and you hammer, in a sense, that kind of helped to my advantage. Because when I was attacking here over and over, he was putting troops here and here, and eventually he started building up out here because he's like, this guy's just frontal attacking me. I can just win this way. Then that's when you go for the back you know, for the drop. I don't do drops that often, but this time, ooh, the drop was good. That was a good way to do it. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. As always, I'm Elwirfy, and I'll see you guys next time.